Broadcasting live from the apocalypse. Stay tuned. There's always more to come.
Pushback today to a proposed AI data center in Box Elder County. Hundreds rallied at the state capitol this morning, led by an environmental group called Utah Physicians for a Healthy Environment. They're pushing state leaders in an open letter for more oversight. Our Kate Gardner was there.
Today, conservation groups are calling on the state to do two things: dissolve MIDA and place a moratorium on the data center until third-party scientific studies are completed. Whether through song,
not here, not anywhere,
or chants, hundreds of protesters gather at the Utah State Capitol with a clear message.
And we are being lied to again by our leaders about the phony national imperative of allowing Shark Tank's Mr. Wonderful to come lay waste to Utah.
They don't want the Stratos Data Center.
Not here, not anywhere.
Utah Physicians for a Healthy Environment calling on the state to do two things. The first, dissolve the Military Installation Development Authority, or MIDA.
The shadow government agency established by our legislature to give tax breaks to developers, and it bears the bulk of responsibility for this disaster.
And a moratorium of the project.
Until or unless the full extent of all the consequences have been thoroughly studied by independent experts, not from the state, not associated with big tech.
With hundreds in attendance, many feel like state leaders are being tone deaf.
Point out the hypocrisy when Governor Cox put out a promise to help restore the Great Salt Lake by 2034, but is now pushing for a data center.
This goes beyond the Great Salt Lake. This is air pollution. This is migratory bird species interruption.
To highlight those concerns, protesters deliver an open letter to the governor's office. Nearly 6,000 people signed it. People like Rhonda Anderson-Lauritzen, whose family owns land near the data center site.
We consider this land sacred. It's a very special place. And Locomotive Springs is down 80%. It feeds from the aquifers, where they're talking about pulling water from. The salt wells empty directly into the Great Salt Lake.
She says building a data center in the area just doesn't make sense.
We already signed a voluntary agreement with the state of Utah to reduce our water consumption depending on the levels of the lake. So right now we're at 50%. The likelihood is in the future we'll be at 30% or zero.
Governor Spencer Cox and other state leaders have thrown their support behind the development of data centers across the state, saying the race to improve AI is a matter of national security. Reporting from Salt Lake City, Kate Garner, ABC4 News.
Spread the love, share the truth, and if you're feeling the vibe, here's how you can keep WLNN going.